Hello, Divine Ones. This is Ashley for FD 1111 Ministries, home of Tarot, Bible, and Alchemy. This is the new moon astro intuitive reading for the new moon in Pisces. So this new moon in Pisces is sextile Mars in Capricorn, which is motivating you to build something strong that you have been working on for some time now. The moon is also sextile Uranus in Taurus. This brings independence, free thinking, and the willingness to venture into new territory. And yes, Mercury is retrograde in Pisces. This is the rebirth of intuition. This could prompt a redo of a situation, such as a redo in a relationship, an offer of some sort that is meant to teach you something. This even could be gaining new insight about a situation that happened a while ago. So let's see what is going on here. All right, so give me a second to connect. All right, so we have here, we have the Four of Wands. And this card was one of the last cards that came out together with these two cards, with the Death card. Actually, excuse me, it came out here. And these two cards were together, but this one flew over to the side. And we have here the Five of Pentacles over to the side. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and we have the Death card. Okay, so right now the Death card feels a lot like that masculine Mars type of driven energy that's going on right now. And then we have the Six of Cups, which, remember, I was saying is about reminiscing, and that could be like with that Mercury in Pisces, Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So it could be some type of boomerang action here. Let's see what else is going on. The Eight of Pentacles, something that you could have worked very hard at. This could be a job, a proposal. This could even be a relationship, especially with that Six of Cups that is going on right here. And we have the Five of Pentacles, or the Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's something, I hear transactional. So someone could have put or invested a lot of action. I even hear territory in a proposal of some sort, and it didn't pan out the way how they wanted it to, so they're called to go back to the drawing board. So that Four of Wands feels very, I keep hearing the word transactional, like it's some type of transaction that happened or some type of clause, and they're going to rework the contract. I specifically hear two of the cards that came out in the Moonology deck is Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, the South Node, which is in Capricorn. We have that Capricorn and in Mars, Mars in Capricorn right here, that South Node type of energy, something that you're building and reconstructing. And then we have Believe in the Impossible. I hear on deck, all hands on deck, all aboard. So someone could be doing some type of traveling. This could be a passport of some sort. Going back in regards to, some type of proposal, a passport for some. And then we have here the Coffin again, which is the Scorpio energy, or either, I sort of kind of interchanged them sometimes, Scorpio, Mars, like that Mars, Capricorn type of energy, that hard work that you could have put in, or that you have been putting in, and that you're going to continue to put in to build something new, build like an empire, specifically here, that is going on. So you have the go ahead to keep working, keep digging, keep finding. I hear something about finding some type of buried treasure, and that buried treasure is like that. I hear specifically goal setting, and really going back over and look over your planner, and review those goals that you have been working on for a while. Let's see what's coming. I'm also going to pull a few runes. Peace. This is very much like that. And now on the bottom of the deck, we have here growth. And then, oh, look, I have to pull this. Look, faith. And faith, I know it says 31, but faith, the number for faith for me, a lot of times is 13. And 13 is connected to Saturn. It is connected to hard work as well, and digging deep within. So the growth happens under the ground first, before it starts to bud, before it starts to show some type of labor or some type of growth. You can't really see what's going on. It's no different than someone that is pregnant. They have the embryo growing within them. Their stomach can still be flat, and you can look at them day in and day out and you're like, okay, it's nothing going on. And then as it continues to grow, it starts to show on the outside. And that's exactly what the Spirit is saying. And that peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding, is like, you may have put a lot of work into something, but right now you're called to go within and rework something. So the planner, and going within the coffin, all of that is like the hermit type of energy, and going within yourself to really rework something. Okay, reschedule, replan. Yeah, someone could have a very packed schedule. Someone could be a mother and have like a extremely busy schedule. And right now, especially during this retrograde season, it's like, go within yourself. This feels like that Piscean type of energy. Go within yourself and allow yourself to receive that nourishment that you need. Receive those downloads. The Four of Wands, along with this card, feels like those downloads that are coming through. You could even be prompted to journal and write down what you're receiving right now. I also feel like a lot of individuals could be receiving healing. Okay, give me a second. And the Five of Cups, I feel like with that Five of Cups is like moving past some type of difficulty, especially in like love relationships, and allowing yourself to express that. So someone could be joining some type of healing community, if you will. And through that healing community, they're prompted through a series of exercises to release something that happened in the past. This could be childhood wounding. This could be relationship woundings. They're expressing like the hidden aspects of themselves, picking up new information, new energy. I even hear this could be someone going on a retreat. That could be what that passport was about. But regardless, like the retreat within yourself. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna pull a couple runes. Okay, Saturn, like this is my sheath right here for Saturn, for that hard work, that Eight of Pentacles. Here, I like the fact that they use keys here, because through hard work and that self hard work, like that inner work, faith without works is dead. But it's not to go out and just go do a whole lot of sporadic type of work. It's like that inner work. That's what you're being called to do, doing that inner work. And so I like the fact that they use keys, because that's the key to success. And through that hard work that you put in, you are receiving the keys to unlock different things, different recesses of your mind, different avenues, I even hear. So that could be different streams of income. And we have here, as above, so below, as within, so without. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely someone that's reworking their mental and really working with the aspect of themselves to better understand themselves. I definitely feel like someone is definitely working with new energy. Give me a second. It's something else. It's like psychic powers or abilities almost. Okay, single pointed mind, the pineal gland opening, and this is like someone that's aligning with their higher self and to receive those downloads. So imagine this being the pineal gland right over top of right there, and the number 6, the number of man. So you have the physical man, the flesh man, and then you have the higher self, the higher man, the spiritual man, and receiving those downloads from the higher self directly through that gateway, through that portal, and unlocking a lot of healing. Definitely feel like someone's going on a retreat and unlocking a whole lot of healing, unlocking full potential and mastering of themselves. Give me a second. Believing the impossible. Someone could have had a really hard time trying to move past something, especially with something dealing with the childhood. Someone could have been very childish, like some type of relationship that they were acting very childish. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a Cancer, Aquarius, I hear. It could be a Capricorn. Give me a second. It could be a Taurus too. But regardless, it's like they are receiving like these downloads. This is like transactional energy, like the Jacob's ladder. That healing, that kundalini, that those chakras aligning, those portals of activity opening. what you thought was impossible is possible. Someone could be prompted to get into some type of word. I believe this came through in the weekly I posted over on the Patreon page about someone that was once either a Christian or a Muslim. It was something that was very strict religion, like something very, very strict. And now when they still in their faith, but like their faith is different because they know how to unlock. You have here the keys. Know how this also is like a key too, through that hard work, that inner work. They have unlocked the secrets, the hidden wisdom within their texts. So it could be the Quran, it could be the Bible, whatever type of text it may be. And they have unlocked the secret knowledge, the esoteric knowledge, the healing knowledge. And they're changing. This feels very generational right here on this side. They're changing their family and their history, circumstances. And someone could be, I hear decoding, that's one thing, but I also hear someone is going to the past and rewriting their past. And with that rewriting of the past, it's like something that happened that was very, very scarring. I hear someone could have been physically scarred, but they are definitely emotionally scarred. So they're going back and they're using this type of healing technique or this exercise to take and erase what happened and rewrite it. So therefore, in their mind, they have a sense of peace when they think about their childhood or think about the past. And through that, they are receiving healing. And from that, they're going to write some type of program or write it down, record it or something that's going to help. I hear millions of people. It could even be thousands or hundreds of thousands, but it doesn't matter. Like they could be writing a book. So this this is the thing, like sometimes, like a lot of times when I'm doing the readings, it's like something that could be far off. This seems like something far off through penmanship. I specifically hear that in the next year or two, you start writing it now. You start journaling now and putting together this format. Or I even hear specifically history. It could be through their family history or something. That through that they soon, through that hard work, they'll put together some type of program or book or something, and they will receive the book deal, and they'll later rest all that pain. And through their whole exercises, specifically here, they're developing an exercise or some type of exercise program. And I'm not talking about like exercise like this. I'm talking about a healing exercise, and I hear a healing modality that they are going to be heavily, I hear followed and heavily rewarded. This is also as above, so below, as within, so without, and continual. That's another thing about that. It's like it's handed down from generation to generation to generation with that figure 8 right there and the 8 right there. They're laying the foreground for all of this. Okay. I specifically hear, go girl. It could be a guy, but like I definitely heard that for sure. And I'm just going to pull one more card. On the bottom of the deck, when I first picked up this deck, was a ring. And I heard alchemical marriage. This is before I turn on the camera. We have number 3 here, and we have the commerce and foreign travel. Like I was saying, someone's going on a healing retreat. Bam, look at that healing retreat right there. It could be a conglomerate of women or a coven. Once again, that coven keep coming through. And they are healing. They're laying hands on each other. They're healing each other. And their passport, I hear passport. Someone could be going far away. I hear India, Indonesia, like something like that, like way far away to receive this healing treatment. And that could be the same person, picking up different techniques, receiving some type of activity. This spans beyond just this new moon. I definitely feel like it, but you need to go ahead and start laying the foreground for whoever these people are. Maybe just go ahead and get the passport. It could be in the next 3 months. I even hear, at first I heard the next 3 years. It could be next 3 years, the next 3 months or something like that. You can be making those contacts now. This seems like, if I turn it this way, like a laptop, like someone has been conversing with someone. I hear Facebook. I also am drawn to this over here because blooming, blossoming, something's growing. No different than that seed, that embryo. And we have number 33 here, which is the key, the number for the key, which is the Christos. 33 keys, 33 vertebrae, the Christos energy, that awakened energy that's coming through, that penile activity coming through. Okay. All right, this is the last one I'm going to pick over here, okay? And it says patience. It was like this. But we have the Tesla code 36 and then 9 that encompasses. And it, yeah, okay. Yeah, compass. Someone's definitely traveling. And it may not be during this new moon, okay? Don't be caught up in the mindset of time. Whatever you're doing now is going to lead to the next 6 months of unfolding. Like each moment that you're building the next moment, and so on and so forth. But I have to do what the Spirit has me to do. So although this says the new moon in Pisces, it's something else going on here. Okay, so it's like a lot of energetic activity. And I hear hemoglobin. It's something with blood work. Someone could have diabetes, or I hear escaping it, or escaping, something about escaping. Joanne, something with like a Joe type of with it. Joanna, Joash or something. Jordash or Jordan or something like that. Joe, it's something like that, but it's not just Joe, it's like Joe, something like that. Sometimes it just comes in and out really, really quickly. And I have to do this because the Hierophant was calling me. And I definitely feel like this is like not just commerce for someone that like business transactions. I hear codes and I also hear contracts, but that also seems like someone, not just with like an alchemical marriage, but someone that is receiving some type of coven. It's like a position or something. They're moving up deaconhood, or it could be a church or something, but they're moving up in stature and status. That could be, I hear escape once again. That could be on the other side. What I mean by that, like mirror reality, like the spiritual side, and then eventually escaping to the physical. And that escape keeps coming up. Someone could be, I hear excommunicating. Someone could have been dismissed out of a certain religion or a certain family setting because they have chose to do something different. The key, 33, something different. Excommunicated. Another thing is too, someone is a medium, or they stepping into mediumship. Look at this. Look at all that. The 6, the spirit man, but that could be someone's ancestor on the other side, speaking to them in dream state, and then that is coming down into the physical, and they're starting to play it out in their physical lives. So for example, if someone would wash their hands a certain way, or I even see like someone doing dough or bread a certain way, like patty cake, but the bread, but they literally bake a certain way, that granddaughter automatically now she starts to do the same thing. And someone is like, where did you learn that? Where did you get that from? And she's like, well, I don't know. I just felt like I should do it this way, or say a certain thing, or whatever the case may be. And they're like, oh, wow. Someone could start having dreams. Someone's child could start having dreams. I hear Terry tongues, speaking with angels, reminiscent. Yeah, I think that may be it. Yeah, so you guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. All right. Feel free to start a discussion down below, and I will carry on prayer, after this. For those that are struggling, free prayer. I keep forgetting to mention that I have like a little sign up for free prayer. You don't have to leave your name or the situation or anything like that. Yeah, something about blood work as well for someone. And once again, I hear escape. So what I feel, another thing too with that blood work and escape, is escaping or like cutting something out of your diet. This could be a recipe book, and someone has a sweet tooth or something like that, and it could be a hand-me-down trait with the diabetes or sugar diabetes or whatever the case may be, and they have a family history of it, and you see how that boat is going this way, recipe book, and the spirit is saying escape from it, like leave it alone. You need to put together some type of recipe, some type of regimen or something to not fall into that family habit. This is like the DNA and the cycle, generation after generation after generation. You have the power to escape it. All right, if you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell, receive notifications, services down below. If you want to join the Patreon family, or the membership, whatever you want to call it. Free monthly readings. Right now we're doing a wealth building challenge, and then we're going to get into the challenge of self-love, and I like to go deep with them. You know, I feel like it's maybe something else, but anyways, yeah, all of those links are down below. Yeah, so move from that. And then we have the key number 33, fight the resistance, and then new growth. Because something is growing. Look at that. Something is growing. That could be like not just the seed of forgiveness, but as well like somebody with that vision. Like they have a vision of something. Look, it takes patience. At first it was blurry and you were so far back and you can only see like the little stars. But as you move closer, you realize it was a sun. And it was a series of suns. That could be someone that has been hoping for children, possibly. But that overall is like a vision. This could be people with their soul family, meeting their soul family. This could just be like all these infinite blessings that are coming through. Yeah, and I hear mocking. You know what? For those that don't have the faith, I send the prayer out, you know, and keep it moving in the Christos energy. And the Christos energy with the 369 Tesla code. Yeah. All right. So you can check out the tarot decodings, that playlist, as well as the symbology playlist, the Ascended Bible studies, all of that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.